I can't help it. I am obsessed with images and inspirations or ideas, and sometimes I can't sleep at night because I have to finish the idea or I have to solve it.
I think art is a process of problem solving. Every time you put a brush to the canvas or work on a sculpture, you're solving problems kind of one at a time, and I think that's very self-reinforcing.
Through each new process, each new piece, each new performance, it's all about finding a way to communicate something that is missing otherwise.
The final products are nice, you know, you frame a painting and you hang it on the wall, but I really love the process. I love creating, I love making new things and going through that whole thought process of what am I going to do and how am I going to do it.
I sometimes think of the paintings as waiting to exist.
I think it was a poet said, I write when the pain of not writing exceeds the pain of writing.
I am motivated by my own desire to learn more, my own interest in the world around us.
A sense of being able to connect with the environment and the culture of artists that I've been exposed to.
Listening to what's inside your head, paying attention to what's around you, and just taking in the environment, looking around at your environment. And
scenery out here. You know, every area that I go to, it's either a beach or farm or barn or people. And the light out here is just magnificent.
It's very interesting in my life right now. It's very much like when I was teaching. I would learn more about being a dancer myself by teaching other people to dance, and by being an arts administrator in the particular position I'm in right now, I'm constantly figuring out more reasons why it's important for people to be creative. So that continues to keep me on track. It's like, no, this is really important. People need this.
I would say that there's some creative spirit within that seems to move me.
Well, motivation, you know, that's a challenge from day to day. I think Oprah Winfrey said something like, if I'm not supposed to be doing this, then I don't know what I'm doing on this planet.
I don't know. If I knew that, or if it wasn't there, and I don't know that I can identify it, but if it wasn't there, I'd be doing something else. I'd be a doctor, which is what I started out to be.
You create and don't even know why. It's almost like you're driven to do it. If you had nothing, if you had no money, you'd be doing it with matchsticks and anything you could find, you'd be creating with.
I can't stop.
I think you either have it or not, and I have it. I just keep making art, even when I'm not painting. Maybe I'm drawing or making something creative. You have it in you.
I have to take pictures, absolutely have to. It's like breathing. You know, you wake up in the morning, you know, you have a cup of coffee, you have something to eat, you go outside and you take a photograph.
Difficult people to deal with, difficult musicians, difficult club owners, whatever. That's the thing that stops me. If everything was frictionless in the musical world, I think I'd have no problem and really no way to define what kept me going.
I think most of these struggles motivate me because they remind me and humble me the things that are very important and crucial. I have to be doing this because there's so many people who also have grown to expect this of me. So there's my part and there are the audiences that I've reached out to.
I'm motivated because I feel better. I feel I'm alive, you know, because I'm creating. So that's what motivates me to continue to do art.
Because when I'm creating, I feel like I'm being honest. I know where my faults are, and I know what I'm doing well, and it forces me to improve who I am as a person.
I don't know if this is the right way to be as an actor, but how I operate in the art form is that I am entirely inspired by the people I work with.
Any feedback I ever get keeps me motivated. All someone has to do is say, that's pretty good, and I keep doing it.
It's the feedback that I get from people when I tell stories.
Watching people grow. The thrill of performing a role just brings me back again and again.
I haven't run out of ideas yet.
I don't always feel motivated, but at some point it'll happen. Just because it's sort of something that happens to me, you know, like you're just breathing and eventually you'll sneeze.